Welcome. Welcome one and all.
To the
Here we
third
have a
episode.
situation in the south. We have the barbarians. They look mean. They also look stupid, but they look mean.
Look mean. They're half naked, half naked. How are they even alive?
They also got very wrecked. Ah, Kuala Lumpur. There's another tree. Cash money.
Well, again, being militaristic, I'm about to get my walls up on my city.
Ah, more land. More land to explore.
Right. I cannot wait for the city to grow into this. I will claim the ivory for myself. With money. So I'm rich like that.
Berlin looks like a place of wonder.
I think, speaking of Berlin, I think some name changes are in order.
I have 4 lots of wine here. I should be trading. Okay, we should do some more exploring. We have sugar to the north. And silk. That looks like a very small island, but there is also lots of fish. That looks like a good outpost.
Renaming my capital.
This is a new world. It doesn't necessarily have to have the same names as the old world. I wonder.
Grand expansion.
Surely mine should be called Grand Expansion. You like a metropolis.
I will be expanding through warfare. I will
Fair
not
enough.
build cities for my own. I will crush enemy civilizations and take their cities from them. Because, well, they roughly belong to me.
Well,
Especially that city which has my great library in it. Which we all know was
in due course
taken
they shall
from
be
mine.
crushed. I have found new lands to my north. They look virgin and unspoilt.
And very jungle-like. Which means science! Lots and lots of science and gold and culture if you pick the pantheon for it. Which you have not. One of my favourite towels, I like to think, in the game. The only downside is the lack of production. Outside of that, they did a strong tower.
More, but all I have found,
Morocco!
I believe Morocco. They have silk.
They are coasted up, I believe. They do indeed
I'm
have
not sure.
silk. I think so. I think their city is second tile to the left. So basically north of your trireme. 2 tiles. I predict it's there.
Yeah. State of play. We have 14 science. Cash money is 11. Return. 3 happiness. It's dipped a bit. New city. They didn't like it very much. I should have enough for my religion. There's
I'm
Fez.
kind of
Yes,
45.
there it is. So that's their second city, probably.
I think so, yes.
Morocco have archers to their west.
The primitives.
My glorious road is nearly complete.
Well, I've no need of the road myself, as I have one to do. But
Which will be growing very soon.
9 peeps. We've got marble! Beautiful. I shall line my streets with marble. I shall have...
Oh, look what I have!
I shall have everything made up in marble. And you have now got your 2 prepared for your afterlife.
Indeed, I must look after myself.
Well, preserve
Book
yourself.
of the
if
Dead,
anything.
translated by Sir Ernest Alfred Wallace. Budge. Lovely name.
But what we do know is that's where you'll be after you pass away.
I shall not, I shall live forever. Right, I have more workers, which I have no work for. So that's fine.
I just like that there's a very small pyramid beside the main one.
I could probably find some space for you.
I
I have a city connection now.
I will merely go into Crow Station's chamber at the right time. And I'll command my empire from the deep sleep.
Just like Mr. House.
Just like me. So it's my idea.
Mr. House did it first.
That guy on TV. Preposterous.
No, he's the one in New Vegas.
So that guy in the game.
Also, the guy in Crisis 2 did that as well.
Well, did they exist 700 BC?
No.
I don't think so. I invented the alphabet.
The exploration continues, and I just found more Dutch exploring the land.
Deserts.
More workers will be
Second most useless town in the you got Gem Island, you got Banana Island, Stone Island.
Those Antarctic barbarians, they keep multiplying.
Yeah, because apparently living in snow.
Well, they've got nothing else to do with their time.
offers pretty much, besides making igloos and procreating. So I have some kind of pastime, I guess.
I need somebody to go there. Where did my
Well,
warriors go?
send a spearman.
Yeah, spearmen, that's what. Oh, there they are.
Although
They're running for their lives at the moment.
there's no, I'm gonna have to say you're gonna have to wait because you're gonna need to get, well, you need to be able to sail in deep water because otherwise your spearmen are going on a long journey.
Yeah, so they're just going to go back to the mainland and chill for a while.
Yes, basically you'd have to go all the way north, then go all the way west, past Spain, then all the way south, past Gem Island, past Stone Island, past Banana Island, past the Desert Island, past fishes, sheep, and then the Dutch Barrier.
My pyramid appears to be slightly over the water. There's a theme in my city.
Yes, as I said in the last episode, it's,
We like the
decent.
water. We're a
Really?
naval nation.
probably a bit too much. I question your antics or your desire to be one with the liquid H2O. Solid ground is where it's at.
Overrated. Ah, barbarians protecting the
Overrated, and yet doing absolute. It's what we fight for. We don't fight for sea, we fight for land, which hence makes it a far superior resource.
Our work is all very full.
I'll take all the lands of the world.
If I could get to your land, I would send a worker there.
There'd be no real reason to. There's very little to build on my end as well. I like the fact that I only have one worker at hand, so at least that means they can actually get stuff done. And we have philosophy, which means the great college. But I suggest we make a beeline for the common, which means going through drama and poetry and theology.
Naval nation.
Right, it's absolutely useless to me, except for being able to travel via my units, but being able to explore the seas is pretty important.
Do I want to go for Oracle? Or should I allow you to go for that?
I've still got 7 turns and I'll be good in the National College, so you can have it if you want.
If I can have it, it's really I can get it. Right, a glorious religion. The time has come, sir. For dogs to bark.
Yes, they do. But let us see the power of your gods.
What do I want? Oh, I can't have the steering wheel one. Ah, got it. I want
Steering wheel one?
It's naval. Why?
Oh, you mean
The Judaism one is the closest I can get. Or the Taoism is like a wheel.
it's infinite, and we know the sea is infinite, so I would think.
My
That's
glorious
it.
religion, it needs a name. It has to be a glorious name. It has to have majesty,
The Great
godliness.
Sea, the Great Sea, or the Royal Navy, or something naval related or sea related. Nautilus.
Yeah.
Well, you can name a ship Nautilus.
I have named it Voyager.
The religion. Yeah, but you could have Voyager, Victory, Invincible.
Now,
Well, you can.
culture for everybody. Good. Influence rating for statistics. Good. Science. Yeah. Happiness with 2 good cities. Well, if I'm having loads of cities, that should give me happiness.
It'll help keep the numbers up.
Shrines give happiness. Cathedrals. Temples give culture. Shrines and temples provide food. Also very good.
Yeah, but I think you have a lot of food as it is anyway.
Production. Religious community. Which would wonder provides something. Do okay for wonders.
I wouldn't think that would be the best one. Unless you literally intend on one spamming.
Go for production. It lives! The world's most glorious religion, it lives.
The Voyager.
Let us gaze upon your city.
Well, you can see how awesomely defensible it is.
Parthenon was being created.
None shall be found wanting in my lands. No one can get in, no one can get up without my solemn permission.
I should explore lands anew.
And just outside my city you've got the construction of the glorious Hanging Gardens, which will feed my people.
So if somebody's created Parthenon, somebody already has drama.
Yes. That need not matter because we're going to go 7 times anyway.
Okay. More workers with nothing to do.
You can always sell them if you need to. Get extra money and intake, unit upkeep. Less.
Golden Age! It's gold!
Everyone loves a bit of gold. Especially when there's an age of it.
The growth is looking quite good.
It'll get a lot better when the Hanging Garden is constructed, which provides us with 6 food. It will
Cargo ship. Oh, I could trade with Utrecht, but Levante is better.
You should try and...
Ah, I see. Utrecht is a land grab for that island with the sugar and silk.
the Dutch.
They seem to be expanding.
Be wary of their
Yes.
intentions.
Those lands I'm looking at in the north, they are looking to grab.
Well, the main problem is you have got Morocco there, so the land isn't as virgin as we remember.
Yeah. To the west it's just desert strip with very little on it.
Yeah, it's pretty much dead. South is dead.
There is ruins on that tundra.
You've either got east or that jungle.
Yes. I need to find out what's behind the clouds. What untouched lands lie beyond the right, I'm limited to where I can explore now. Try down here. Ah, the Dutch have grabbed those ruins. Okay. The Dutch are very active.
3 more turns. Hopefully I can get my first one.
Morocco now has Islam.
Well, let me see how that goes. Only 2 religions remain to be founded, and I've only got 55 faith. I do not consider myself likely to get a religion.
I think I need learning. I need more learning.
You have yet to get a library? Wow.
No,
okay.
that's York.
Oh, you missed it. No, no. You had me worried there.
York need to expand. They need to expand their knowledge.
Well, they need books.
They have wine. They don't need books.
Yeah, the main problem with wine is that you don't learn what you need.
Right, I think I just automate that driving. Go where you please. So the cash flow is looking reasonable.
And it is my next one more turn. Just a moment. Yep. The Hanging Gardens are my feast on.
Glorious. It's glorious. I must gaze upon it. I must look upon it.
North of Grand Expansion. 6 food. So now I've got 12 food, which means my growth has just shot up exponentially. It is a marvel.
I can tell you now, York will become bigger than London. Just now.
It does have slightly better growth. And now I'm going to get even more growth as I get landed elite. 10% growth plus food in the capital. My people will be pleased with me. Time for theology.
As I look upon the grand expansion,
I
gaze
hope
upon it.
that I can use theology to get a great profit as fast as possible.
The question we must ask ourselves: will you get the National College? Will it be yours?
Well,
will you get your religion?
I most certainly think that I'd get that. What I'm more concerned about is if I would get a religion or not. Because if I don't, then that surely leaves me at a disadvantage.
Which I think is a cliffhanger.
It'll be a cliffhanger. It'll be a cliffhanger of a future event, but for now, we shall enjoy the peace that is now, before war breaks out in the future.